So we're holding Shin Gimel. We'll start from Aleph. Lo tetzeh isha b'chutei tzemer v'lo b'chutei pishtan v'lo b'ritzuot sheberosha. A woman cannot go out with wool strings or flax seeds, not flax seeds, these flax type of strings, not the regular strands that she goes out that she ties in her hair. If she would have to go to the mikveh, right? She has a tefillat of mitzvah, so she would have to remove them because of chatzitza. So therefore, she would not be allowed to go out with them because we're afraid. We're afraid she's maybe going to carry them for amot and reshut harabim, so therefore she cannot go out. It's a gezerah. If they are braided, so then we're not afraid that she's going to take it out, so then it would be mutar. However, there is somebody who says that this is asur. Right, that's the Rashi Shita, that it's still going to be asur. If it's woven, mutar. So braided is mutar, and if it's woven also. Because at the time of tevilah, which she's going to the mikveh, she would not need to remove it. But the Ramah says, over there, if they're dirty or soiled, over there she would not be allowed to go out with them because she would not go into the water with them, because if it's dirty, it's going to dirty the water. So says the Mishna Berura Siman Akula Kai. It's going back on all of them on the Chutei Tzemer, Chutei Pishtan, and Beritzuot is in her hair, not that she's actually holding it. If she has it around her neck, then that would not be. Then that would be. Which we'll see the halacha in the next siman. So the Mishna Berura says, "Hainu dilma mitrame tevila shel mitzvah v'tuchach lahasiram b'mnei chatzitza." That's because if maybe it'll come a situation where she needs to go to the mikveh of a mitzvah. Let's say that's the night she needs to go is on Shabbat night, and then she's going to have to remove them because it's going to be a chatzitza in her hair, and she's going to carry it for amot. So because of a gezerah, we're not going to allow her to wear it in her hair. That the Rabbanan did not differentiate in their takana. Even an older lady who you don't have a problem of tefillah shel mitzvah, or betula, an unmarried woman who we're not afraid she's going to go to the mikveh, so really you don't have this problem because we're not afraid she's going to carry four amot in the reshut harabim because she's not going to the mikveh anyway. Still, nonetheless, they said asur across the board. So they bring v'kata b'kei Yosef, the Hida writes b'shem orchot chayim, that some write that's only talking about those who go to the mikveh, the women that they used to go to the mikveh in the river or in the stream. But over there, we're afraid maybe she's going to carry a four amot in the reshut harabim, in the public domain. However, nowadays, where nobody goes to the mikveh, nobody goes to the mikveh in the middle of the river or an ocean or something like that. Where do you go to the mikveh? You have the mikveh house, right? You go to the mikveh, and therefore you don't have a problem. Even if they take it off in the mikveh, that's not a problem that she's going to come to carry it for amod, because it's inside a room. However, the Kaf HaChaim says that the from the pashtut of the poskim, they sound like that there's no difference. Every case is asur. It doesn't matter if the mikveh is inside the mikveh, is outside river, makes no difference what it is. According to the Kaf HaChaim, it would be asur. Okay, so says the Mishna Berura Gimel, Shemet Holichem B'davka B'devarim Ketanim Ke'elu Hu Dechayishinan. We're just talking about like small things, ribbons and small things that she's going out with, because that's where we're concerned. Maybe she's going to carry 4 amot. Because even during the weekday, sometimes she takes it out of her hair or she carries it out. It's a small item. Therefore, on Shabbat we're going to be machmir. Things that are the main part of the clothing, that we're not going to be choshesh for. Because, like, let's say a jacket or something. So, like, just like we're saying that a woman, things in her hair, she can't go out. So why is the person allowed to wear a jacket and go out in the street? right? Why aren't we afraid a person's going to take off his jacket or his shirt, whatever it is? No, because these are things that a person goes out with. A person doesn't take it off. He wears it. That's the ikar of his clothing. So if we're not choshesh that a person is going to carry it. But these are little tchotchkes in the hair, little accessories. So it's not something that they have to go out with, or a person necessarily would take it off. Therefore, you're choshesh. These the other things. A person is, even after the tefillah, a person is going to, meaning after she goes to the mikveh, she's going to put her regular clothes back on. But these, not necessarily. Maybe it's going to be a little bit of a bother. She'll just stick it in her pocket, whatever. It's a small ribbon or something, or a ponytail or something like that. She's just going to stick it into her pocket. So we're afraid over there she might carry it. Okay. Dalid kulo od b'sara mutar dahalek elamechash dilma asur la'asinu. Right? If they're braided in, so then we're not afraid she's going to come to carry it. The hasur list or kiliot zara, because it's asur. If somebody has braids, right? This comes up. If a person has braids in their hair, women who braid their hair, so on Shabbat it would be asur for them to unbraid it. So if she has this braided in her hair, so then since you're not allowed to unbraid your hair, so we're not afraid. The whole suspicion that she's going to take it and carry it is out the window because she can't unbraid her hair. So therefore, that's why it's mutar. So what's the reason why the one who says it's asur then? If it's asur to do to unbraid your hair anyway, it's because we're afraid maybe if, let's say, she has a tevilah of mitzvah, she has to go to the mikveh. So over there, if you do it through a goy, you can ask a goy to do it for her to unbraid the hair. So therefore, we're afraid, and then she's going to come to carry it. So therefore, again, across the board, we say that it would be asur according to that opinion. For other reasons. So the one who says it's asur, so the Taz explains that mishum shikashet when you tell the goy to undo the braid, have a shvut, it's a derabanan. V'shvut mutar b'makom mitzvah. Therefore, it's a double derabanan, and b'makom mitzvah it would be mutar. Ach betosot Shabbat hesegal devarav the lo amin shvut mutar ela boven shev shabin acher. Tosvod, the Tosvod Shabbat, he argues on the Taz. He says, no. When do we say that a double shvut is mutar? Is only if you don't have another way to do it. Over here, over here, she should have unbraided her hair on Erev Shabbat on Friday. So the fact that she didn't do it is no heter to tell her goy. You don't say double durabanan is mutar b'makom mitzvah. So that would be a machloket exactly if that would be the reason. The Bach writes another reason that we're afraid that maybe the braid is going to become undone a little bit. It's going to become opened a little bit in a way that you're able to take the strings out, the whatever these ribbons are, and then you'll be able to go to the mikvah because it's not considered chatzitza if it's opened a little bit, depending on how much. But in halachot tevilah, if it's opened a little bit, that the water could get in, so then it's not considered a chatzitza. And then maybe you're going to come to take out the ribbons, the strings, and walk 4 amot in the Rishut Rabim. So that's the Bach. He says that's the main reason that a person might come to, she might come to carry it 4 amot in the Rishut Rabim. Okay. So the Mishna Berura says that if it's a ma'aseh arigam, if it's woven in, it's not really tight, and therefore it's not considered a chatzitza. V'ayin yoredei semin katzach right kuf sadihet the sadam sham besif gimel the davke k'maaseh ariga hayu chalulim as ein zarach lazuyim if they're made I'm not sure what that is, but then you would not have to remove it. That's why nefesh shedavka oreg shu chalul eno chotzos betfilam. Fine. Vav shelo hayu mitun nafot. as long as they're not dirty, the Ramah said. Right? If it's dirty with mud and things like that, if it becomes dirty, hamayim memachim atatit melachlech b'sa'aram be'aliyatam min ha'tevilah. Right, because then when she goes into the water, so the dirt is going to come off of it, and when she comes out, it's going to go on her. Therefore, the normal way is to remove these things if it's dirty beforehand. Since she's going to remove it because it's dirty, then she's going to carry it. We're afraid she's going to carry it for Amar to Meshut Rabim. So that the ribbons won't become dirty. And then again, she's going to, if she's going to take it off, she's going to come to carry. Some say anyway she is obligated to remove these ribbons from her hair because she's makpid that they should, if they're dirty, she's makpid on them, and therefore it would be considered chatzitza. So therefore, anyway, she would have to remove it.